Some of the things that we talk about in our Celebrancy class are the tools you need as a celebrant to survive a ceremony. What we're doing for the month of May is offering anyone who would like to sign up and do the Celebrancy course our very own ceremony survival kit with some of the things that you need as a celebrant to get you through that ceremony. So I'm briefly going to describe some of the things that are in this kit. Probably the number one most important thing I find in the survival kit are spare batteries. Spare batteries for your microphone. We'll talk in the class about how you never go into ceremony without full charge in your cordless microphone, and batteries are always there as a standby. The second survival tool in your survival kit would be a spare pen. This one we've got in a beautiful rose pink to go with the rose training theme. Another thing that you would not go to ceremony without are spare tissues for the crying bride, the crying groomsman, and hey, you might even be the crying celebrant, so you might find that you'll need a packet of those. Another important tool I always use and I always recommend to our current students is that you have little stick-it notes that you stick on your certificates so that people sign in the correct places and that you're not caught having a little meltdown when the wrong signatures are on the wrong certificate. So those little stick-it notes will help you get through that. Now, lovely clips to clip down your paperwork when you're signing, when your clients are signing, when your bride and groom is signing. That will prevent the wind from carrying those certificates off your signing table and perhaps, as has happened with me before, the dam. You don't want to be fishing for those certificates at the end of the ceremony. Another great thing to have in your little survival kit is chalk. Now, chalk has a couple of different things you can do with the chalk. The number one thing is putting crosses on the ground where your bridal party are going to stand. You'll do it at rehearsal. They'll know where they're going to stand at rehearsal, but when it actually comes to the day, they will be so nervous. Having a little cross on the cement or on the ground will help them stand in the right places. And here's another trick. Depending on what colours you've got in the chalk, if someone has a mark on their clothing, white chalk on a white dress will actually blot out the mark that might be on their clothing. So if you've got a few different colours, you might be able to save the pink bridesmaid or the white bride or perhaps the brilliant blue groomsman. Another tool you will need to have are safety pins. Heaven forbid the bridesmaid has a disaster with her dress and the zipper breaks. It happens. You've got a packet of pins there. You can come to the rescue straight away, or anything else that you may need to use pins for. A lint brush, a nice little portable lint brush for when the groom arrives and he's got fur all over himself. Perhaps he's cuddled the dog on the way out the door, or perhaps grandma's cuddled him with her old fur coat and he's got fur all over him. So you'll need one of those. Hairspray for those of us with crazy hair, so you can glue your hair down with hairspray when you're on the beach and the wind's blowing a gale. The bride might even want to use it. Maybe the bridesmaids, not so much the bride. Fresh mints. You'll be speaking very closely to a lot of people on the day, and it's always nice to have fresh mints. Groom may even want fresh mints. Double-sided tape for when somebody's hem comes down, along with your scissors. Scissors, double-sided tape. The groom may trip on his very roughly hemmed up trousers and he'll need you to hem them up really quickly. So scissors, cut the double-sided tape, glue it all on. No one knows there's been a problem. It could even be the cuffs of his jacket. Perhaps he hasn't had a very good tailor do his jacket and they might be too long. You might be able to just quickly fix it up with that. And wet ones, of course. At a ceremony with 100 people, the groom will be cuddled 100 times, and that will be probably 50 times of makeup on his shoulder when he's hugged by all the females with their foundation on. This is a must. This is a must for cleaning off that makeup off his jacket, or for any other things that you might need in the ceremony. And it comes complete, this little survival kit, in this beautiful little rose box, which is a beautiful colour to be able to take to a ceremony. It disguises itself very easily amongst all of the beautiful pink, white and greens and corals for the coming year in a wedding ceremony. So if you would love one of these survival ceremony kits, the month of May will see you receive this as a free gift from Rose Training. So go ahead and book your course.